So I have two Marantz receiver and amplifier, and today's topic, guys, is about this beautiful Marantz and why people buy Marantz. Okay. Um, to be honest, guys, I mean, Marantz, people are saying that it's one of the best stereo receiver or amplifier in the planet, and why people buy Marantz. To me, guys, Marantz, it's a nice looking stereo, and it's very expensive looking stereo. It's pricey, it's luxury. It's one of the high-end stereos out there. But to me, guys, listening to the music, the sounds of stereos, it's not always have to be Marantz, okay? It depends how you appreciate the sound quality of the receiver. It depends how you set up your stereo receiver. It depends how you set up your stereo system. And people are talking about Marantz, Sansui, Macintosh, Lafayette, Luxman, Pioneer, and other stereos out there. And to me, guys, Kenwood has a beautiful sounds. Pioneer has a beautiful sounds, and it has beautiful looks. But still, why we have Marantz? Why I bought Marantz? I have Marantz collections in my music room, and why we cannot just have one stereo receiver in our place. As a collector, guys, we can never satisfy. We cannot just have 2, 3 stereo receivers or amplifiers or turntable or speakers. It has to be more than 10. It's because when you're a music lover, guys, you appreciate the sound quality of, each and every one of those stereos, the looks and the sounds. Marantz, guys, it's not a cheap stereo receiver. It's not a cheap stereo amplifier. Okay? They are pricey, they are high ends, and they are popular. So, guys, to me, I have to have a Marantz because I reached to the point that I was, have the Pioneer, okay, the Sansui, okay, and other stereo receivers that I have, and I have to move up and upgrade and have Marantz. Realistically, guys, the Marantz has a beautiful sounds. It has beautiful looks, as you can see. It's very nice stereo receiver, and it's just different to the other stereo receivers that I have. Okay, so Marantz, guys, it's really known. A lot of people has Marantz, and it's a good investment. It's a good, you know, stereo to have. It's because it's very nice, and you know, when you want to sell it again, you want to resell it, you can still make profit, and you can still make money. So to me, guys, Marantz is like a Mercedes Benz, and it's a very nice car, expensive car, and so was the Marantz. So it's kind of like the same thing with the car, because Germany car, it's expensive cars, and Marantz is just kind of like Mercedes Benz, very nice and pricey, and high end, stereo receiver that until, you know, to this day is still popular and still expensive. And Marantz, it's just, you know, um, people are talking about Marantz, and when people heard about Marantz, it's a big deal. It's a big name that these engineers created a stereo like this that can really shake the world when speaking about stereo receiver from the 70s or 80s. And the quality sounds of Marantz, guys, it really has this originality, and the bass, the sound, this heavy kind of like boombox sounds, the clarity of the stereo receiver from this Marantz is just amazing. And to invest stereo receiver, guys, like this, definitely, guys, this is highly recommended for people out there that they want to invest stereos. And these stereos will definitely give you good benefits, because still pricey, and you can still make money when you sell it. When you want to resell it again, you can still make money. So Marantz is a highly recommended for the people out there, um, that are looking for a good stereo to have. Yeah, so you can see this is 4 quad, 4 speakers you can use at the same time. And the lighting, guys, as you can see, is very nice, beautiful. The knobs, very, very nice. And this 1040 here has a beautiful sound. So definitely highly recommended for people out there that they want to invest a good stereo receiver. But it doesn't mean that Marantz is the best stereos out there, because there's so many stereo receivers or amplifiers out there that they sound amazing. You know, Pioneer has a beautiful sound. Like this one here, this Pioneer, guys, it's a beautiful, beautiful receiver, and the sound quality is amazing. The Sansui has a beautiful sound, and this Marantz. So it doesn't mean Marantz is the only good stereos out there, because there's so many good stereos out there, from receivers to amplifiers. Marantz is just known because it's a luxury high-end stereos, and when you read that name, that is the name of this beautiful, beautiful, expensive, luxury high-end stereo. So Marantz, I think it's a family name, I believe, if I'm wrong, but I think it's a family name, and it's how he uses his name to use that name to build the stereos and the brand. Yeah. So the history of Marantz, if you Google it, I think it's a family name, if I'm not mistaken, and it's how they use for this stereos, and that is why it's very um, nice and pricey. Um, I'm not sure if the owner of this name, when they started when did they started making the stereos, the vintage stereos. I don't know what year. I don't know if it's made from the 40s or 30s or 50s, 60s, 70s. I don't really know. I have to search and Google it and find out, and you know, learn the history of this beautiful name from the person, the Marantz. Um, there's many Marantz. There's many models of Marantz, guys. They do have Marantz for a couple thousands of dollars. They do have Marantz for a couple hundreds. Used Marantz receiver or amplifier in eBay, and there's a couple thousands of stereos receivers from this name. Um, the one that the face plate all black, that is very expensive, guys. That's a couple thousands of dollars, and you can see the red, white, blue, yellow light. Very, very beautiful, very, very nice receiver, but it costs a lot of money, and it's thicker than this one, a bit bigger. It's a very nice receiver. Yeah, but they still have less than $1,000 Marantz in eBay, and you can always get one of those, um, you know, Marantz receiver or amplifier that's not gonna cost you thousands of money. So beautiful, this Marantz, guys. I mean, I really love this Marantz that I have here. This 4430, and a lot of people ask me if I want to sell this, or they want to buy it, or you want to if they ask me if you're gonna let it go, you know are you interested of selling it. A lot of even in YouTube, guys, in my video, they message me and they want to buy it from me because these are nice stereo receiver. The sound quality, guys, is still,
And there's nothing wrong with that. This is
is
fun.
still intact. I mean, there's no crunchy sounds or problems. This stereos, it's 99% functionable. Everything works. Everything is mint, and I take care of this stereo receiver. Yeah, and maybe one day, I don't know when, but definitely, maybe 10, 20 years from now, or 30 years from now, maybe I will sell this. This piece, guys, is very, very heavy. It's a lot of weight, and it could, you can feel it when you're carrying this piece because it's very heavy, and in a long period of time, you will feel the heavy. What do you call this? This Marantz, it's getting heavier and heavier, and sometimes you feel it, in your back because it's full of metals and pure, solid, stereo receiver. So very, very attractive stereo receiver from 4430. So definitely, guys, highly recommended. You know, if you guys want one of this Marantz, you can probably get it on eBay. And the sound quality, guys, I mean, it depends. Depends how big is your speakers, what kind of speakers you're using. The bigger speakers, the better. The thicker speakers, the better. The big, woofer, the better. If you have more mid-range and tweeters in your speakers, that's better. I do have the Sansui SP 1500 and SP 2000. They do sound amazing, and I use those speakers with this Marantz sometimes and the Sansui, even the Pioneer. It depends how I feel like using, and I just switch it from one receiver to another to film and enjoy, because each and every one of these stereo receivers from different brands has their own original sounds and different sound quality that they have. Not all stereo receivers, guys, are the same sounds. So as a collector, guys, you will notice that the sound the sound quality from one stereo to another, it's just different. Sansui has original. They have original sounds. They have the original signature that Sansui only have, and Marantz has different sounds. So they have different signature and sound quality of the receiver and amplifier. So not all stereo receivers, guys, and amplifiers they sound the same, because they're not. Yeah, totally different. So what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Marantz. And I do like other Marantz that is for sale on eBay. I do want to have more Marantz, but it's just pricey, guys, pricey, and I don't want to spend a lot of money for stereos, So I cut down buying stereo receivers, guys, because I have plenty, and a lot of my stereos in the garage. Some of them, most of them are sold already. You know, I sold it to this guy in the flea market, and we had a good deal. A good price, because he can still make profit and sell those and make money. So too many, guys, so I have to let go. And I still have at least maybe 20 pieces of stereo receivers, more than 20 pieces of stereo receivers and amplifiers to get all together, plus my speakers and my subwoofer right here, and speakers in the back. I have stuff, guys, but I cut down because I don't want to keep buying and accumulating, and I don't want to be a hoarder like this guy from the video. He was saying, like, you know I'm a hoarder, and I did not try to sell some of my stereos. But he doesn't know I did sold a lot of stereos I have in the garage, and I opened the space in the garage because I sold those stereos, so I have more space, yeah, in the garage now, and I get rid of some of those modern stereos and just let it go. Um, Stereos, guys, it's just occupying a lot of space, and eats a lot of space. So I just have to let go some of my stereos. Yeah. I still have some Marantz and Sansui over there, and Pioneer, you know. So yeah, it's another video here. My records, you know. So I'll buy more records, and you know, I spend a couple thousands of my stereos collections. I don't know how much I spent altogether, but I did spend. Even here, guys, I have Lafayette right there. Got the Lafayette. That's a good receiver. The LR 5555. So, guys, that's it for today's video. And but I do really want the Marantz, turntable. I want to have a Marantz turntable one day. I think I'm gonna have. That's my last buy. Marantz turntable. I think once I have the Marantz. But some people, guys, they always saying like, yeah, you're saying that, but um, people are saying, yeah, that's the last buy, that's the last buy, but they keep going and going. People are just, some people has, they have a point what they're saying. Um, People saying like, yeah, that's it, but later on they keep buying more and more. It's like never stops, it's like addiction, you know what I mean? So um Marantz 6100 or 6200 that I like, and maybe one day I can have a Marantz here, because I have Marantz here and then here, so I have to have Marantz turntable one day. So when I see a good deal in eBay, a used Marantz turntable, then I'm gonna have to get one. So we will see. Time will tell. Just being patient and just waiting, and one day it will come, and then I will have a Marantz, and then I will make a video and share it with you guys. So I saw one already in eBay for 200, but without cartridge. The thing with that, because the cartridge of the Marantz, um, it has this long square looking aluminum, and that is the logo, and then it has a name, and the very end um, of the cartridge, the shell, it says Marantz. So that Marantz turntable that I saw, there's no cartridge. He's selling it for 200, and that's the problem, because the cartridge, the nutshell, it's important to me because of the name. It has the logo. So when something is missing with the whole set, then it's not complete. It looks ugly. I don't know if I want to buy it, but we will see. If you give me a good deal for 120, 150 US dollars, then I'll buy it. But without the cartridge, guys, without the nut, the shell case, and then I don't know if I'm 100% sure if I want to buy it. So we will see. I mean, right now it's bidding, so people are bidding, and I messaged the owner, and he gave me a price for 175 plus shipping, so it's almost probably almost 220. Not sure if I want to buy it, because the cartridge is missing, and you know the cartridge shell case. So we will see, and one day I will see one in eBay with a good brand, good Marantz, almost mint condition. Then I will buy that Marantz turntable. So I guess that's it. So guys, another video here from this beautiful Marantz and other collections I have. And if you didn't click the subscribers yet, appreciate that. And click subscribers and hit all. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. So for now, say Ciao, ciao.